Hey guys, Kpop Fanman here with the first weekly wrap up for you from February 2015. In this video, I'm going to be talking specifically about music videos that came out from February the 1st to February the 6th. I learned from my January wrap up, if I talk about these on a weekly basis, then there's more chance that I can give them a more constructive criticism and introduce the songs to you which you may not already know of. This video is going to be split into three main categories. The first part is going to be about videos I've already reacted to, so by all means go and check out my reactions to those. By doing this, I can talk about the videos a bit more than I could in the reaction videos. The second section is going to be talking about songs that I liked, and that's specifically talking about the songs more than the videos. And then the final part will be talking about the videos that I like more than the songs. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it with the first weekly wrap up. So starting things off with the videos I've already talked about, but I want to talk about a bit more, is Zion T and Crush with Just. For me, this is a really sleek video. I really like how it seamlessly transitioned between the two artists during the same shots. The song itself is super slick also. I mean, if you can't tell by my reaction, I'm a fan of the boys and I really did enjoy the song. The beat is a really nice jam track. I mentioned it in my reaction, but the only thing that really took me out of enjoying the video was the fact that the ratio kept changing almost each shot. That's something very small that only really bugged me. It doesn't take away from how good the song or the video is, but it's just one of those things which I had to mention. Other than that, I love the song and I love the video. Another one of my reaction videos, which I absolutely love the song to death, is Naul from Brown Eyed Soul. The title itself is in Korean, but the loose translation roughly goes into You From the Same Time. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful song. It's probably my favourite song from the week. I mentioned it briefly in my reaction, but I heard that if Brown Eyed Soul are going to be doing this, they're going to be releasing a solo song each month, and so if that's the case, I'm going to be really happy. And finishing off my reaction set, the last song which I reacted to this month was McKay featuring Jeff Bennett, or Benet, whatever you want to call him, with Angel to Me. I was really looking forward to this release. Brown Eyed Soul was probably my favourite song, but this is probably my favourite all-round video and song together. For me, this is just the perfect track and the perfect video to go with it. It's uncomplicated but still stylish, and it's simple but there's still a lot of energy behind it. Personally, I don't have a bad word to say about this video, and I'll definitely be buying it when it comes out in the UK. So, moving on to the videos that I liked more than the songs themselves. So starting off the list, we have Dandy with Relation Breakup. This is a very visual music video. There's been a huge increase of black and white videos, especially from rap artists. So it's really nice to have something which is very colourful and vibrant in the mix of it. So in regards to the song, the raps are good and the beats accompany it very well. But in terms of the video, it's very nice just to see something very punchy and energetic. In terms of the video, it is something that stood out to me this week more than anything else. And I think it all works really well together, so I do recommend you go check it out. Another video which I liked more than the song this week was Shinhwa's Memory. It's funny because this is one of those almost like celebration type videos, because there's not really much to the video itself, apart from just kind of behind the scenes and rehearsal footage of the band. And you don't usually get that kind of stuff until a band is, very iconic or in a kind of legendary status. With something like this, there doesn't need to be much to a video for it, apart from just seeing the guys, because that's really what the fans want to see. The fact that it kind of works with the title of the song being Memory. I do like Shinhwa. I'm not a huge fan of them just because I came into K-pop at a later date where they weren't doing as much music stuff, but they were more on variety shows. But I do really respect them as a band. But this is just one of those things when I'm more likely to watch the video more than I am to listen to the song. But if you're a fan of Shinhwa, let me know what your favourite song is so that I and other people can check him out. Next on the video list is Kim Tae-bom with On Rainy Days. When I saw the thumbnail for this video, I recognised Yura from Girls' Day, and then when I saw the title had Sojin from Girls' Day featured, I thought, oh okay, this must be one of those collaboration things. This is just a very nice video to watch. It's one of those videos which obviously has a story to it, but even though it's relatively short, it's still told relatively well. You get an idea of what's going on. And Yura has done a lot of acting recently, so she's really, really good in this video. Plus, along with that, when the video starts, she's drawing a portrait of this guy. And it's funny because if you know Yura from Girls' Day, you probably know that she is a fantastic, fantastic artist. And I always like it in a video or a film when you see someone doing something which you know they can do and you know that they're the ones doing it. So yeah, it's just a nice little added bonus. Like, the song itself is really nice, and Lee Sojin is my favourite member from Girls' Day, and I think she's got a great voice. And if you haven't seen it already, I don't know if the clip is still available. Try and search for Girls' Day Sojin R&B. She does an R&B version of Expectation, or Gidehe if you're calling it the Korean line, and it is just so good. Like, her voice is so, so good, and after I heard that, I immediately fell in love with her. But yeah, it's a good video and it's a good song, so I like it. There were a lot of videos this week which I really liked. Another one of those is Hon Jin Young's Love Wi-Fi. The video itself is very humorous and very cute as well. You know that each person is going to do their own single dance, but because all the dances are different enough, it keeps it very fresh and entertaining. That kind of music reminds me a lot of polka in the sense that it's so upbeat and catchy that you can't help but bounce to it when you're listening to it. Because like I said, it doesn't take itself too seriously and it's just entertaining to watch. One video which I wish that I had reacted to because I did like it so much was Giboy, Mad Clown, and Dooyoung featuring people from No Mercy all came together to do a video called Young. If you've already seen some of my videos, you know that I'm a fan of Mad Clown and Dooyoung anyway. Actually, I'm a fan of a lot of people from Starship Entertainment too. Biggest thing for this video for me was the guys from No Mercy. But No Mercy, I think, is a band of maybe 12 boys. It's a lot of boys from Starship Entertainment. The video itself is actually really cool. It's actually very similar to Mad Clown's Fire in the sense that it's black and white and it uses shadows and highlights and silhouettes very effectively. But as the video progresses, you get splashes of colour in there and then it finally becomes full colour. But it works really well for the rap, hip hop, R&B style. So I really enjoyed it. I think these guys are very talented and I'm definitely keeping my eye on them. And wrapping things up on the video more than the songs list is, and I apologise if I get this wrong, Kim Chang-gwang Band, and the song is called 7th Grader. This video is actually very similar to Angel to Me in the sense that all it is just good musicians in a recording studio. But sometimes for me, I like seeing that because if someone is so talented as a musician, then I don't need the fancy sets and all this production value. I'm very happy just seeing them doing what they enjoy. From the looks of this video and the band, these guys I think are kind of like the Rolling Stones of Korea. They've obviously been rocking for a while and they're really good at what they do. Rock is a genre that I really like, which obviously makes my shuffle list very interesting because it comes from rock to metal to Girls' Generation. So I usually don't recommend this, but I do recommend watching this video with subtitles. And it's actually a very funny song, so I do recommend checking it out. Finishing things up with the songs that I like more than the video segment, it's like was Sunny Hill's Child in Time. I think it's called the lip version. So I don't know if it's a newer video of an older song, but either way, I did like the song itself. Almost the complete opposite of Young. It's a very chilled out, mellow video. There's not much going on, apart from the singers just looking straight in the camera and singing. But in regards to the song itself, it's very much like a lullaby. It's very smooth, it's very soft, it's very easy to listen to. The song itself reminds me of something that might be played before a Hayao Miyazaki film. No, I don't mean to offend anyone by having Korean and Japanese in the same thing, but it's just for me, that's what this song reminded me of. It reminded me of the opening track to a Hayao Miyazaki film. I don't mean any disrespect, that's just what I thought. Moving on. Another song which I liked this week was Shim Hyung-bo's It's Cold. And the reason why I like the song more than the video is because the video itself is just more of an accompaniment to the song rather than a video that's its own separate thing. But when it comes to a ballad, you do listen to it more than you watch it, so it makes sense. It's a very sweet song and the lyrics are very beautiful. It's got one of the members from 2AM, and 2AM is a band that I really love, but they don't do enough for me, at least not frequently enough, to really enjoy them all the time. Like they all of a sudden appear as a band and they disappear and they do stuff individually in variety shows or something like that. I like the song, it's very sweet, so I do recommend checking it out. Finally, the last song on the list is Yu Kyu-sung. Again, I hope I got that name right. And the song is called It's Not. The video, like most ballads, is nothing special. It's just him singing into a camera. And I don't actually think the camera leaves his face at any point during the video, so there's not much I can say about it there. But the song itself is very nice. It's just another very pleasant Korean ballad. And if there's one thing that Korean music does very well for me, it's the ballads. It's the same as always for me. It's a nice song with sweet lyrics, and I could probably say that about all ballads that come out because the Korean language is just so beautiful when sung in a ballad form. It's just one of those things where it just hits me every time, and I really like it. So that's it for the week 1 wrap up. Hopefully this video is relatively short, I don't know, hopefully. Of course, if I've missed any videos out that have been released between the 1st and the 6th of February, by all means let me know in the comments below and I will put them into the playlist. I won't put the playlist up just yet, I'll probably put the playlist up at the end of the month just so you can enjoy them all. But of course, if you want to check out the videos, then you're free to do that. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, and as always, this has been Kpop Fanman, and I will see you when I see you.